welcome back to my channel. Thanks for coming back, and it's great to be feeling better and able to make another video. Today I'm going to be talking about yoga. One of the things I mentioned was trying to improve all aspects of my life in the next year, and one of the things I was going to try is yoga. For me it will be chair yoga because obviously of my mobility and my balance and my pain, and the fact that I've never done it before. It will all, make it a lot better for me to be doing chair yoga. But before I start, I have looked into yoga and I found out some facts, and the benefits, well, there's lots of them. It can improve strength, balance and flexibility. It can help ease back pain, which is great. It can ease arthritis symptoms, which would be great for me and all my other fellow sufferers. It helps to keep your heart healthy. It can relax you, which can in turn help you sleep better, which is another thing I'm obviously trying to work on. It gives you more energy and increases your moods, and energy is something that I'm always lacking. It helps manage stress, and now let's not face it, there's not one of us that doesn't have any stress in our lives at the moment. It can improve posture, which again is something I think we all need. It can help keep all your joints healthy, which is good. It's a powerful mindfulness practice, which also will help relax your mind for better sleep. And it can lower blood pressure, which again is something that a lot of us struggle with at the moment. I did look up if there are any times you shouldn't practice yoga, and it says if you're facing exhaustion and illness but outside of your normality. So with me, the fibromyalgia is my normal, but if I had a sickness bug or a sinus infection, I had a separate illness, you shouldn't do it. Or if you're facing exhaustion for some reason and acute stress. Apparently these are not good times to try and do yoga. Not immediately after meals, but that sort of makes sense for a lot of exercise. And then when you have done yoga, you're not meant to shower, drink water or eat for 30 minutes after, which I thought was quite strange, especially to drink water, but apparently that's a no-no. Disadvantages of yoga, there's not many, but there is obviously always a risk of injury, especially if you have an untrained instructor. So I'm not an instructor, and I'm not going to be instructing anybody today. I've literally looked up on YouTube, put in 10-minute chair yoga, and I'm going to be selecting one of those. Probably go for the middle one, the gentle chair yoga. Gentle chair yoga, because it's the first time that I'm doing it, so hopefully these people are qualified. It can lead to osteoporosis, but I should imagine you have to have some sort of underlying reason for that. And you can overdo yoga poses, which again I suppose relates back to the risk of injury. The best times to do yoga, because I looked into that also, are first thing in the morning is the very best time to do yoga, when you first wake up, even before you've had breakfast, apparently, and that is the best time to do it. And if that's not possible, the second best time is early evening around sunset, apparently. And then also the evidence to back this up, apparently there was a study of around 700 people that found doing just 12 minutes of yoga either daily or every other day improved their bone health, and it physically did improve their bone health. And if you wanted to do 20 minutes daily or every other day, that also will help improve your focus and work on your memory, which again is something I really struggle with, hence why I have to write my notes down. So I think with all them benefits, it's worth giving it a go. Like I say, I've never done it before. There's certain bits I won't be able to do, like I can't lift my hands above my head for very long. It's very painful. I know a lot of yoga is that, but I think if you just try and see how you get on. I won't know if I don't try. So let's give it a go. Adverts. Okay. Gentle chair yoga, 10 minutes. Oh, there's a long thing to read, which I can't be bothered to read, but you should read.
This gentle yoga sequence will help you tap into your own inner capacity for healing and well-being by teaching you a series of movements that you can do anytime. They are designed to stretch and open areas of the body that facilitate a full breath. As you do these movements, can you create the intention of moving the body with wisdom, listening to what feels right and safe for you in this moment? Can you move with joy? Can you maintain a sense of gratitude, well-being, and peace throughout all the postures? Let's begin with the sound of the tingshas. Sit in a tall and dignified position and take a moment now to feel your breath. Your breath, by supplying your body with oxygen, supports everything that you do. Every inhale and exhale is a healing act. Place your hands on your belly. Notice what is happening as you breathe normally and naturally. Can you feel the movement of the belly? Next, place your hands on your side ribs and notice how the rib cage moves with each breath. Can you feel the ribs expand?
It is good if you have a look. They're showing you three
Be
different
patient.
ways. Three different ways that you can do
wherever you place your hands.
these exercises. I suppose whichever one's more comfortable for you, which is good.
Now place a hand on your chest and notice how the chest moves with the breath. Finally, rest your hands anywhere that is comfortable. Notice the full movement of the breath in and out of the body.
I mean, they're all doing this with their eyes shut, but that would be quite hard for me to watch it and
See
do it
if
with my
you
eyes
can
shut.
breathe with a little less effort and tension. Now let's begin to move and stretch the body. If you do not wish to do some of the movements, you can always choose to breathe and visualize the movement instead. Kara, Bronwyn, and Sarah will be offering you different versions of each pose so you can pick what feels safe and comfortable for you today.
I like that.
Inhale. Stretch the front of the body by drawing your shoulders back to lift your chest and draw the spine into the body to slightly arch the back. Exhale, move into a back body stretch by drawing the chest and belly in to round the spine and stretch the back. Let each inhale and exhale begin the movement and draw you into the stretch. And feel the end of each breath complete the movement and deepen the stretch. Repeat for 5 cycles. And release. Next, take your knees wide and lean forward in a seated position, only as far as is comfortable. And rest your arms on your thighs or dangle the arms down by the feet. Relax the head and neck.
Different
And
options
stay
again.
for 5 breaths. Feel the movement of breath in your back and in your belly. Slowly begin to round the spine and sit back up into a tall seated position. Let's do that again. Folding forward, relaxing the head and neck, and dangling the arms, or resting your arms on your thighs. Breathing into your back and belly. Now pushing into the feet to come back up to a tall seated position. Now sitting up tall, drop the right ear towards the same shoulder. Take your right hand and rest it on your left collarbone area. Feel the subtle movement of the breath under your hand. Stay for 5 breaths. And now changing sides, drop the left ear towards the same shoulder. Take your left hand and rest it on your right collarbone. Deep breaths into the stretch. Now, clasp your hands in front of you. Begin to straighten your arms and press the palms away from you to spread the shoulder blades. Drop your chin towards your chest. Feel free to raise the arms only as high as is comfortable for you. Feel the movement of the breath in your upper back. Staying for 5 breaths. Good, and release. Sitting up tall at the front of your chair, gently roll your shoulders forward 5 times. And backwards 5 times.
Cracking as I do this.
Now, sitting up tall, tuck your chin in slightly, like a tortoise retracting into its shell. Draw the belly button in towards your spine, and then begin to look up. You can place your hands on the seat behind you, interlace your fingers, or hook your arms around the back of the chair. Feel the opening through the area of the heart and between the collarbones. Stay for 5 breaths. Good, and release. Sit up tall at the front of your chair. Take your legs wider apart, then lean to the right side, letting the spine and ribcage curve until you feel a stretch in your side body. Support yourself on your hand or elbow. If it feels right for your body, raise your left arm up and over your head, and stay for 5 breaths. Done. Changing sides, sitting up tall, and then lean to the left side, letting the spine and ribcage curve until you feel the stretch. Take your hand or elbow to your left leg, and then raise your right arm up if you like, and breathe 5 breaths. Well done. Let's finish by coming to a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes and enjoy the sensation of your body moving as you breathe. As you inhale, feel the breath expand the lower belly, upper belly, rib cage, and chest. As you exhale, let the breath go without effort. Be patient with each inhalation and keep inviting the breath in until you feel comfortably full and radiant with breath. You might even open your mouth and let the exhalation be an easy, soft sigh. Have the feeling that you are receiving each breath and welcoming it with an open heart, keeping a soft smile on your face. Well done. Now slowly opening your eyes and continuing your day. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, we just said there that one of them was a physiotherapist and the others were occupational therapists. So that's good because, like I said before, you don't want to just copy any old person. That was quite nice. It was quite pain-free. The stretches, my neck, because of the arthritis, was painful, but the side stretches felt quite nice. I mean, it was very, very gentle, obviously, as you saw, but I am an absolute beginner with mobility problems, pain. Ideal. I don't want to push myself. I've got to start at the beginning. more than anything else, it just felt relaxing. I can see why people, you know, do yoga. I used to meditate. I used to do a lot of meditation, and you know, over the years, because of my illness, I got out of the habit of it. But you know, this sort of reminded me why I used to do it. It's just so relaxing. It's taking 10 minutes for you. I mean, and we can all fit 10 minutes in, and hopefully, on a regular basis, I will start to feel some benefits. And even if that's just with relaxing, sleeping, stress, and then maybe as time progresses, I can move on and obviously do more physical yoga. But this is great. This is a great place to start. One thing I should say though is definitely go for a wee before you start your yoga, because that distracts you the whole time when you're supposed to be relaxing. And I didn't show you my outfit. Just to wear something obviously comfortable, but something you can move in, something that's not too restrictive, you know, something you can sweat in if you need to. And yeah, that was today's video. I'd love it if you all tried some sort of yoga, and tell me how you get on, what you think. Will you try it again? Is it going to be beneficial, do you think? Is it worth trying? Do you already do it? What benefits do you get? I mean, great, give me some feedback, I'd love to know. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for a next video. Okay, thank you, take care, bye.